cuddle in a little bit. We got a little gang, and the closer we get, the more fun we'll have. First of all, the more energy we'll create. The better day you'll have, right? That's what we're here for. Better day. Hey, sweetheart. See, look at this. We can all be friends. I love how we're like, but I'll have a chair between me just so I don't touch you. Okay. Don't be too close. Okay, we ready? Let's rock this out. Thank you guys for showing up to this lovely lecture. I am Jodie Rollins. I'm a psychic medium and the Mojo Maverick. And today, we are going to talk about energy, which is really all there is, right? We're going to talk about how to start to move things so that you can create the energy that you want. So you can attract it. Okay, who here would really like to have more money? Yeah, right? I love the people that say no. You don't want any more money, baby? I love you. I know you just don't play me. Okay, who here would like to have a little bit more love? Right? Yeah. More vacations? Anyone? Yeah. Awesome. 2 hands? Yeah. When we're at 2 hands, right, we really want that. Okay, so the first thing I want us to do is I want you to turn to your neighbor and just say, I'm going to create the life I have dreamt of today. And mean it. And it doesn't matter if you don't know them. Okay? Now you're going to turn to one more other person and you're going to say, it's so good to see you here today. Okay? Turn around, find a new person. You want to come up there? It's so good to see you here today. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Can you feel the energy start to move a little bit already? Right? I know it's a little bit uncomfortable, but here's the thing. We like to stop moving because we're afraid. And when we stop moving because we're afraid, we've stopped moving. And then we complain that we're not moving, right? And this was a little bit uncomfortable. You didn't know your neighbor, you didn't want to push through that, but you did. And now you've upped your vibration slightly, which is high five to you guys, right? We're gonna up it a little bit more so we can play here today. Everybody okay with that? Yeah? So I'm gonna have you guys stand for a sec. Yeah, you guys can come right in. Bring everybody. Bring your friends. If I yell loud enough, I can tell everybody. Okay, fantastic. So now what we're going to do, we're going to turn to our neighbor and high five them. A new neighbor. And mean it. Wendy's going to high five. Wendy's in the audience. Wendy's in the house. Okay, fantastic. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little tiny booty shake or a really big booty shake, and we're going to do it in a circle. Okay? I want you guys to pay attention to how you're feeling right now. I know the swear words that are in your head for me right now, and I'm okay with it. Okay? So, it's okay. Keep firing them at me. I got it. Okay, so when I count to 3, I'm gonna do it too, so I'm right in the group. She's like this. If you don't do it, I'm not doing it. Right? I know. I heard you. Okay. I'm doing it too. And I'm on stage. I don't look like the biggest idiot because these people don't know what's going on over here. Okay, so you ready? We're gonna 1, 2, 3. Do it. All the way around in a circle. All the way around. Oh yeah, good girl. Let's go and shake it. Yeah! Okay. Now we got it. Now sit down and feel how you feel. Right? Yeah. Now we got a room with some energy in it. We got a little, yeah, better. Now, was that fun? Yes. Was it uncomfortable? A little bit. Right? Totally right. But this is the difference between starting to create new things in your life or not. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, what do you think is going to happen? You're just regurgitating the past over and over. You're just creating the same things. Something as simple as a booty shake. Unless you're a booty shaker all the time, then we need to think of something new. But most people don't walk around shaking their booty regularly during the day. If that was something you did, just that simple thing, you would start to change what you're attracting into your life. Isn't that incredible? Now, the more clarity you have on what you'd like to attract in your life will also be helpful because it'll set a pathway for that. Today we're going to play with that a little bit, talk about how we can shift some people's energy in here and help you see that when you have a clarity of the destination, that's your only job. Isn't that great? You've got a whole team of guides and angels. You've got literally quantum physics, force, law of attraction, all the same thing. So it depends what you like to listen to. If you're a geek, science geek like me, you'll like talking about the quantum field. If you don't like talking about the quantum field, listen to Astro X. I give a mojo tip every Monday on my YouTube channel. So once you subscribe, you get an energy moving thing every week. So fun, right? So fun. So when you do that, you're starting to train your mind to think different. And as soon as your mind starts to think different, the world has to start to show up different because it's matching you. Isn't that incredible? That's it. it's attracting to you. We think we have to go bust our ass to go do it. And then we're working against ourselves instead of with ourselves. So we like to say, oh yeah, I'd love to retire in the Bahamas, but we could have had the Bahamas, still we shot it down with the but. If you say, yeah, I'd love to retire in the Bahamas, and I don't know when, but that's my plan, yeah, now you can create momentum. And it seems like we're splitting hairs, but we are splitting hairs because that's all it takes is that splitting of hairs. Isn't that cool? So who here wants the love of their life? Who here's got the love of their life? Nice work. Okay, so the difference between the want and the have, first of all, if we're in the wanting, that vibration we're putting out is I don't have it. You ever looked for something and you can't find it, and then later you hear like this, it's right there. Right, if anybody has kids, and they're like, I can't find the milk in the fridge, and they open the fridge, you're like, are you kidding me? The milk, are you kidding me? It's because when you're looking, vibrationally, you cannot find it because you believe you don't know where it is. So your mind will blank out the actual thing you're looking for because the vibration you're in is in looking. Isn't that something? That's why you find it later, because you got the impulse from your team, from your source, to go wander into this other part of the house and then be like, there's my glasses. But when you looked for all the morning, sometimes they're on my head, but still I can't find them, right? This is the thing. When we ask, that's fantastic. Get the ask. And get clear as you can on the ask. If it's the love of your life, you need a proper application form for that. Any business people in the audience, you would never hire somebody who's not qualified because you would be a terrible business person. And you certainly wouldn't hire somebody if you didn't know what you were hiring them for. Oh, I've started interviews. For what? I'm not sure yet. Well, really? You can't do that. So now I've got to think, this is what I need it for, right? I need this person to do all these things. Then I'm going to hire the person that can do all these things. Not that I just really like her and I want to go for coffee with her. But, right? But we seem to think the partner for life is a magical being that somebody delivers in a stork form, or we don't know where it comes from. It's no different creating the love of your life or attracting the love of your life as buying a new car, as hiring an assistant. It's your clarity, and it's what you hold yourself to. So know that the more specific you are on that beautiful list, they get their list, you get your list. Nobody's compromising. You're not being too picky. Okay? Don't fall for that with people. If you go to a restaurant and not order what you want because you're too picky, so you don't want to look too picky, I'm not going to really order what I want, I'll order what I think people want me to have. No. You're going to order what you want and then you're going to get it. That's where the clarity starts to come, okay? And I'm not minimizing how incredible the relationship can be, even though I'm making it like lunch. But it's not. It is the same clarity. So on your list, if you want to have a great story about how you met, write that on your list. You want to have a soulmate connection, that's one check mark. You want them to buy you $300 dinners, that's another check mark. Because that's the mentality of somebody. Yeah? Do a little booty shake in your chair now. Feel it, move it. You want to know what happens when you change your energy and you learn something new? It sits in your body longer. So when you go into the same problem, your brain goes, wait a minute, remember that thing we heard? Let's try it. So you can bring that into anything. Here's the thing though, what happens with us. We have belief structures we grew up with that we don't even know are still there. And then we have these new things we learn and we believe we're standing in the new belief structure. You with me? So some people used to think that you had to work really hard for your money, and then we start learning about law of attraction, we decide, oh, there's a flow, I'm in the flow, I'm abundant, I'm supposed to say nice, powerful, abundant things. True, if you can stand in it and you don't have a pattern that says you have to work your butt off for money. So know that when you want to work on a particular thing, whether you use a life coach, whether you use somebody to help you look at that energy, or whether you just get a book, notice that your results will be telling you what the strongest vibration is, not what you think you think. You with me? It's like people say, I totally believe in the law of attraction, but I can't get this to work. Fantastic. Right? Then we can bust through that. Yeah. So today we can play with that a little bit. You can come up here for psychic questions, or you can come up here and say, Jodie, I really want to get this moving and I just can't seem to get to blah, blah, blah. And we can look at what's going on with you doing, because it applies to everybody. You're gonna think, well, they don't have the same problem as me. They might not have the exact same story, but everybody is trying to find the next level of themselves. Nobody comes to me and says, Jodie, I'm so happy. I just want to be a little less happy. Can you tell me how to be less happy? Nobody does that. Nobody. Even the people that come in and say, I have a great life, then there's a thing, but I'm wanting to do this. You guys came here to keep evolving. There is no, I'm done now, I can coast for the rest of these days. You didn't come here for that. You came here to keep evolving. You're not being selfish by asking for more. You're moving the energy forward. When your energy is bright, what do you want to do? You want to share it with everybody. When you're depressed, you don't phone other depressed people to be more depressed. I better phone so-and-so. She's always depressed. Let's talk about how, right? We don't. We a turtle. When you're happy, what do? You phone your favorite people. We're going to the bar. We're going for a walk by the park. I don't care. Let's go. You want to go? That's why when you feed yourself and when you honor that asking for more, even though we've probably been trained not to ask for more, when you start to move into that, first of all, you create more, but then you share more. Yeah? Everybody nod if you're with me. Son of a gun, fantabulous. Okay, so what we're going to do for the next few minutes is we're going to play with that. We're going to let whoever wants to come up here, come up. We have a surprise prize that can come up here and share their story. So again, you can use a psychic question, which means anything. Don't ask for grandmas. You want to be quite clear, because grandmas is dead people. No dead people today. They're here, but they're not visiting. We're not communicating. Okay, so we're going to do psychic questions, or you can come up and say, I got a thing going on, and why can't I get to this? Or where is my guy, Jodie? He's behind the curtain. No, I'm just kidding. He could be. Oh no, that's all it. Okay, so who would like to come up first? And if you would come up, all you gotta do is share with the class. You wanna come up, please? Yeah. Look at her. I think I wanna come up. I'm not sure. Because this is what happens. We start to come up. Everybody give her a big round of applause for being the first one up here. And cute as a button. This is the thing. You're gonna have to, well, you don't probably have to hold my hand if you don't want to. But you do have to share with the class. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. She's good.
So yesterday I got a card that said I'm going to be really successful in my life.
Okay.
I want to know if that's true or not.
Okay, I love that. Did everybody hear that? She got a card that says she's going to be really successful in her life, right? So first of all, this is awesome. First of all, you're already aligned with that. That's why you got the card. You with me on that? So do you guys get that? She attracted that card because she's already in alignment with being successful. She's already in alignment with the next. So the card confirms, hell yeah, you're going to be successful. Your thing is make sure you always stay true to you. And I know you're so good at that anyways, right? But that's what this is. This is about you staying true to you and deciding what success is to you, not what success is to other people. So watch that you don't go out of yourself to go find the thing that you think that is. Okay, that's why. So yeah, absolutely. Your energy, my sweet, is so big and so creative and so powerful. So you want to keep standing in the individual you and not thinking that you have to be smaller for other people. You understand what I mean by that? Yeah, right? If somebody says, your necklace is too colorful, or you're too loud, or you're going to be like this, that's right. Right? You're going to own it. Does that make sense? That moves that forward even faster for you. Okay? Does that make sense to you? So you want to rock the card, but know the card with the confirmations. That's brilliant. Yeah. Do you use cards on your own? Too? Yeah. Good. Watch when you, yeah, that's good. Find one that's your deck and then don't share with anybody else. Okay? Okay, 10-4? Yeah? Big round of applause. Wendy's going to give you a present. Wendy's going to give you a prize for being the first cutie patootie up here. Anybody else want to come up and have a chat? Come on, sweets. Come on, my little darling. We had a lady yesterday who could walk right up here. I'm 5'2", that doesn't work for me. I'd have had to, I'm gonna hold your hand for a second. Hi.
So I love horses, and I keep on getting like these big opportunities to go with these people that could really advance me, but it always seems not to work out. Like I get very far, but they don't end up calling, or like, oh, we found someone else. And I wonder, like, I'm so close to making my dream come true, but something's holding me back. You know, I'm always searching.
Oh no, sorry, go.
I'm always searching for like what's holding me back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I love this question. Thank you. I love you. Everybody, please give her a huge round of applause for just coming up here and sharing that. Because to share that, that's a vulnerable place to be. So, high five to you. So, but this is how frustrated she is that she walked up here to do this, which is brilliant because that means you're ready to shift something. Okay? So when you say I'm searching for the thing that's blocking me, if you can think of that as being the frequency you're putting out, can you understand that? That's the frequency. So do you understand that the only thing you can pull in here now is things that block you? You follow me? So you're like this, damn, that's not what I wanted, right? So your thing is we need you to stop searching for what's blocking you and start moving to what does it look like to be that successful horse person, really? And I know you have a picture of that and you know that, but I know that you're not putting in the work and putting those emotions in you now. You're putting the work into how come this never works out for me? How come this never works out for me? And so it just keeps not working out for you. We've now created a habit in your mind to your body, and that loop keeps going. We have to break the loop, okay? So neurologically, when you learn something or see something, your brain thinks a thought, it sends a message to the limbic part of the brain. The limbic part of the brain makes chemicals, it goes to the body, and you have an emotion. So then you have an emotion. Things don't work out for me. Oh, I'm very disappointed. I'm upset, right? And then you're upset, and then the brain has another thought about being upset because now I'm feeling upset. So I better have another thought about being upset, and this whole loop starts going. Okay? And now you got evidence because now it's shown up that way. So we want you to move to, I'm going to be a successful horse person no matter what. I don't give a flying flip what's happening. This is what it feels like. And then I want you to leave that topic alone. Okay? And then as the next opportunity comes, because when it does, and it always does, when that next opportunity comes, you are going to stay off but it didn't work out before. You're going to be like this. This is mine, and if it's not mine, I got a better one coming. Because then you can keep yourself just out of the story a little bit. Okay? You can just be out of the story. Do you understand that? And then you can rock that out. My girl, your path is so brilliant. Okay? Know that, first of all, and I know nobody likes to hear this because I don't like to hear this. But know that some of these didn't work out because the timing was wrong for you. And I know your brain wants to go, no, it wasn't, Jodie, right? But it really, when I see it here, these were not this. And the one that's going to hear me like, hallelujah, I didn't get those. But we don't want you to get stuck in the loop where this doesn't make it to other until later, right? We want it now. So you can have it now. Just, when you catch yourself talking about being blocked, whoop, you don't talk about that anymore. Don't phone a friend, don't discuss it, okay? You want to stay over here, pick the emotions that it feels like when you are killing it. Those are the emotions you bring into your body every day. So if it's confident, if it's successful, then what did I do today to feel successful? And it can be made dinner, because if you know me and I made dinner, that's a success for me. So, but I'm saying, for you, whatever that is, it doesn't have to be successful on the topic. In fact, if it's not on the topic, you will create faster momentum. Because the topic already has resistance. Do you understand me? If I want money so bad because I feel like I'm in debt, and I want to try and feel like I've got lots of money, my brain's going to go like this, but this and this and this, right? I've already got a huge momentum of resistance. But if I go over here and feel abundance in nature, abundance in love, abundance in whatever, now it's the same vibration. Now money can start flowing in. And I stayed right off the topic. That slows it down. So for you, we're going to stay off that topic. This is quick for you. Moves really, really quick. We just need to train you over here a bit. Okay? 10-4? Yeah, you're welcome. Awesome, good. I'm glad. Yay! How are we doing? Oh, good. We're grand. Who's next up on our little party? Oh, Wendy's coming. Oh, no. I was like this. You can harass me anytime. Come on, my sweetheart. Oh, I love this. I love the tattoos. Hello, my sweet. Ready?
Yeah, I just have an energy vampire. I just wonder about protecting myself from.
Oh, I love this. I love this. I love you. Thank you for bringing this up because I didn't even bring it up. So, can you just for everybody explain what you're calling what an energy vampire to you is?
He makes my life difficult to feed off my energy.
Okay. So, anybody here feel like somebody sucks the life out of them? Anybody here trying to figure out how to move them to another country so that you don't deal with them? Yeah, right? So here's the thing with that. When you understand vibrationally what's going on, and it's the same thing, right? So this person takes up a lot of your thoughts, right? And a lot of awareness, and most of us, that's it, right? I saw them today, they're at work, then I went home and told my husband, and then I phoned a friend and talked about how that happened again, and then I did this, and then I did that. It's part of the conversation now, right? So know that you are amping up that vibration. You're pulling that person's gonna find you no matter where you go. And if you get rid of this guy and you don't clean up your vibration, you will just pull in another. If you ever quit a job because you have a bad boss, you get a new job and you're like this, what the? Right? How did that happen? Yeah, it's because your energy didn't get cleaned up. If you want evidence that the world shows up to match you, start to play with it. So for you, because energy vampires means we're giving them our energy. Really. right? She's like this, hell yeah, I know that, yeah, thanks, Jodie, right? But that, right? So I like the saying, stay in your lane, because to me, if you're in your own car, you listen to your own music, you can't complain about anything because you got it going on. You want to pull over to pee, you do it yourself, right? If you've moved into somebody else's car, you can't complain about their music, but we do. You can't complain about the smell of their car, but we do. That means you got interested. Oh, here comes Sally. She's such a bitch. Oh my God, she's gonna wreck my day. You're right in her car. She's not even in. She hasn't even got out of the parking lot yet. And you've moved into her car, so now she's sucking your energy. We think we're just giving it to her. She doesn't even know we're at work yet, but we've already started the flow, right? And whenever we talk about it, we just get rid of it again. This is about learning to stand in your own space and notice what is acceptable to you for all of us. What vibration you can actually find stability in and hold it. So it takes practice. It's like any other skill, right? So is this person somebody you feel like you can't get rid of?
Yes.
Like they're in your life and you can't get rid of them, or you just can't get rid of them?
No, I'm stuck with them forever.
She's stuck with them forever. Oh. Okay, so if we're stuck with them forever, I don't believe that, just so you know, but if you're stuck with him forever, let's just go with that, then you've really got to find a way to start to pull your energy just to you, look after you, distract you, and do like that. Okay? So that you can make choices for you. You guys, your soul came here for your experience, not for somebody else's.
Like unto God.
Really.
Michael.
And just like you said, when you're full,
Where are you from?
everybody's blessed by that. So this person, whether you're stuck with them forever or not, that'll be your choice for starters. But even as you stay with that person, right, or that person's in your world, you, my sweet, can totally start feeding you and notice that you have control over where your mind goes with them. And that you can keep pulling it back to something that feeds you. You follow me on that? But it'll be a process. So just start with little things, right? Just start moving it over. Do you know what I mean by that? Yeah, okay? Little things. So when you notice that you're wandering even when they're not around about them, change the subject. Okay? Do a wiggle dance. Yeah, don't shoot them. But just move it over to the next. I know it's easy. Yeah? Okay? Okay, perfect. Are we good to go? Yeah? Okay, yay. We have time for one more if you want to quickly. Oh, wait, thank you. We want to give her a round of applause for getting her butt up here and being awesome. Oh, she's not mine. Okay. Oh, look, we need little horse girl. Oh, you got one. Okay, good. Never mind. You're on it. I'm not. I'm on it, but I'm just not on it. Does anybody want to come up for a quick question before we finish? We got about 2 minutes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See what happens? Everybody, come on, sweetheart. You got to jog it out. You got to jog it out. I'm just kidding. Okay, hang on. Ready?
I often see this pink green, like every single day, and I'm like, what is that? Like
So you're seeing all this green?
pink green
Well, you're seeing pink green?
everywhere I go. So I'm like, what is that?
Okay, awesome. So that's a question. That's a psychic question, just so you know. But it's also, here's the thing about law of attraction, so important to understand, because if you want to work more with your angels, you want to work more with your intuition, all of that has to be understood that what's the difference between a sign and me attracting it in? Right? So for you, this, my sweet, is kind of both. But the think green for you, your people keep showing me, it's about leveling up for you. So it's about cleaning up certain things in your world. They're wanting you to move your body a little bit different. They're definitely wanting you to drink more water. And they're wanting you to level up the level of food you eat. Do you understand that? So it's not crazy. You don't have to all of a sudden become a vegan or something, right? If you don't want to. But it is about, I can see it. So the think green is just about, think about just sort of cleaning up your system a tiny bit. Okay? So it's just a level up. You don't, okay? I mean, you can also recycle because I think that's what the sign's for. But do you know what I mean? But that's not, they're not yelling at you, recycle, lady. They're not, that's right. But it's about bringing this up. I can feel it. And it's just a fine tuning, yeah. So whether you take a good vitamin, whether, just things like that, simple, yeah, then you got it. So they like the water, they like a little bit of walking and a little bit higher vibrational food, and you're got it. And then you'll get a new sign. Then you'll stop seeing that one, okay? Okay, awesome. Okay, give a round of applause, you guys. That was a good one. Okay, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Feel free to come by the booth and hang out. I will be back here in June 14th for my Clarity Tour, which is sort of a bigger, much bigger version of this. A little bit more swearing, so there is a language warning with that. there's tickets on sale for that. We've got lots of fun things at the booth for you, some free things, so come on and have a visit. But thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Okay.